I didn't feel like I was beautiful. I didn't feel like I was worthy. And it really affected a lot of my confidence without even realizing it.
I want to know how your journey through self-love started.
I was victim of physical abuse and I've been victim of sexual abuse. And it's something that I kind of like forgot or wasn't thinking about until recently, until I did some work on myself. But the way it affected me was that I lost my confidence. I lost my sense of inner beauty. I lost my own value, you know? So I was trying to hide. So I had this relationship with men where I thought I had to surrender to my partner. I had to be saved by my partner. And that they were everything, that their love was everything. And so that's what happened for several years. I sacrificed my life for my partner until I realized that I wasn't living the life that I wanted. I was wearing a mask. You know, I had made choices according to someone else's happiness and not my own.
Did you have a turning point that made you realize, like, okay, I gotta work on myself?
I felt like I had everything, you know, that my life was perfect. In my great job, you know, great boyfriends, everything was great, but I felt like something was missing inside and I didn't know why. Like, I didn't understand what my problem was. Like, why wasn't I happy? Why wasn't I satisfied with all this? But what I realized was that I wanted to live in alignment and make the choices for me and not for someone else. After that, I broke up with my ex. I changed career. You know, I wanted to focus more on journalism. And I became like much more independent and more confident, and I made my own choices. I had to be like crystal clear to basically make the difference between what society wanted from me, what friends wanted from me, my parents, everybody, versus what I really wanted. So being crystal clear with that and being really like attuned to my intuition was key.
Don't you think that is interesting that, you know, in order for us to break through, we have to break down first?
The thing is, we tend to learn lessons the hard way really well because learning the hard way forces you to get outside of your comfort zone. It forces you to make new choices. So the way I say it, I see life, I feel like before something really like really difficult comes in your life, you've had some warnings. So life has tried to shake you a little bit, had tried to like slap you a little bit, and maybe you didn't listen. You chose to not listen, you chose to not see the signs, you chose to not see those synchronicities that were happening to try and maybe guide you. So if you're not listening, then something maybe stronger is going to happen to you, and then you're going to have no choice but to transition from it, because what was comfortable before becomes uncomfortable, and now you've had enough. And that's what I call the fuck it moment. It's really this moment where you're like, well, I have nothing to lose at this point. Fuck it, I'm gonna go for it. And whatever felt scary for me to do, it doesn't feel as scary anymore because maybe I lost everything, or maybe I just don't care anymore. So I'm gonna go for it. And I think that's why there's always an opportunity, there's always a lesson. Even if you have gone through something very painful and difficult, this is your opportunity to grow.
How do you know that you found self-love? You know, like, how do you know something that sometimes you don't even know what it is?
I guess one way I know is when I speak up. And when I speak my truth, I know this is self-love. Because, you know, sometimes You have to say no, you have to say stop, or you have to say simply like what you want. And this is something that I wasn't doing when I didn't have self-love. I would like feel like paralyzed, and I wouldn't say anything, and I would and that's how the abuse happened for me, because I didn't say no, I didn't say stop, and I let other people like enter my field. And now when I feel like something's not okay or something's not right, and it can be small stuff too, it doesn't have to be like, it can be really small things, but training ourselves to set our boundaries and speak our truth, and seeing that I'm able to do this now with confidence. For me, it's a great act of self-love.
Any final words that you like to say? Maybe to encourage someone that wants to take the opportunity that now we can get really introspective.
I think this Corona time is really a great opportunity for you to spend time with yourself. And maybe you're not used to doing that. Maybe it's scary, maybe it feels boring, maybe it's just unusual. But I think that if we start seeing this time as really a moment to rethink our choices, reflect on our life, reflect on what we want, from the future in the coming months. Maybe take the opportunity to do something that we pushed away for a long time because we felt like we didn't have time. We wanted to, but we didn't have time. Well, now is the time. Like, now is the time to really do things that we love, that give us, that make us like excited, driven. I think it's really a time to stop and think about what excites us really, like, truly, honestly, fully, without taking into account what people want, what we've done for ages. Forget about all this.
Hélène, thank you so much. Hope you stay safe and enjoy Bali. And maybe I'll come visit you sometime soon. Okay?
Yeah, really cool.
Lots of love and light. Guys, if you like what you saw here, please subscribe, ring the bell to get notified about the next episodes. See you next week.